All right, in this question we're asked to rationalize the denominator. And what that means is thou shalt not have any square roots in the bottom. And I currently have two of them, that one and that one. So I need to get rid of them. And the trick to get rid of them is to multiply both the top and the bottom by the conjugate of the bottom. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by the conjugate of this one. So the conjugate is 5 root 2 and root 10, but instead of a minus there, I switch the sign to a positive. And if I do that on the bottom, I have to also do that on the top. Whoops, 2 root 10. So now I've got binomials on the bottom and the top that I need to multiply together. Okay, so let's try it. So 1 times 5 root 2, 5 root 2. Then 1 times root 10 would be a positive root 10. Negative root 5 times 5 root 2. Here you have to be careful. Sign is going to be negative. The number, this is 5 times 1, so it would be a 5. And then root 5 times root 2 would be root 10. Let me just think about that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, and then the last one is this one times that one. So it'll be, sign will be a minus. Numbers, they're both 1, so that'd be 1. Root 5 times root 10 would be root 50. Yeah, good. Okay, over, let's do the bottom. 5 root 2 times 5 root 2 will be 25 root 4. And then this times this would be a positive 5 root 20. And then this times this would be a minus 5 root 20. I'm liking where that's going. Those will cancel. And lastly, negative root 10 times positive root 10 would be a negative root 100. Oh, okay, looks like there's going to be lots of simplifying here. So, I have 5 root 2, can't simplify that. Oh, these two can go together because they're both root 10s. So 1 root 10 minus 5 root 10 would be a minus 4 root 10. Minus root 50. Now root 50, I could simplify that too, I think, because that's the same thing as 25 times 2. And I can get this, maybe let me rewrite this other way. So it's the same thing as root 25 times root 2. Okay, so there's more to be done there, but let's do the bottom. So 25 and root 4 is just plain 2. So that'd be 25 times 2. This stuff is gone. Minus the square root of 100 is just 10. Okay, more simplifying. So the top would be 5 root 2 minus 4 root 10. And then the square root of 25 is minus 5 root 2. Over 25 times 2 is 50 minus 10. I think I can still keep going. Oh, positive 5 root 2 and a minus 5 root 2 cancel. So on the top I have minus 4 root 10 over 50 minus 10 is 40. Oof, that's a whole lot of number crunching. Oh, and I'll bet we can keep going. So this would be minus 4 root 10, and 40 is the same thing as 4 times 10. And so the 4's cancel out. So my answer in the end will be a negative root 10 over 10. That's where I would end that question. Notice no radical on the bottom. That's a whole lot of simplifying. Hopefully that helps you with that one. And if there's any part of this where you're sort of scratching your head going, how did that happen? Let me know and I can try and explain it better.